flag burning on social media. You can't comment the picture, you can't post about the picture, even if you weren't the one to burn the flag. As you can see, this is not getting a lot of support, only 6,000 likes. Also, when he went...
Also, you know, what he's basically saying about burning the flag and all this other BS nonsense is that freedom of speech is being taken away from all of you, and you don't even seem to be realizing it. And on top of that, why are you putting your faith in a man that is really in the background not doing anything to help the American people? What is he doing to help America? Why is he worried about UK and Gaza and all these other people that, like I said in another video, why do we have business going on with them? What's going on over there that we need to be a part of all of a sudden? What happened to the $18 trillion that he said that America just made that could have really damaged the so-called debt that we're in? Huh. Maybe the debt's just not real. Maybe they're just taxing everybody to steal your money. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Publicly and said Trump on the flag burning. We took freedom of speech away. So people are no longer allowed to burn the U.S. flag or they go to jail, which I think it's not a good thing because we need freedom of speech. People are just pointing out and laughing. Always good when the president of the United States is saying things like, we took the freedom of speech away. Exactly. And honestly, I think people should be allowed to burn the American flag. Like, why would they not be allowed to do that? It's freedom of speech. We should not be listening to the government. Like, we shouldn't be like, all right, the government said I can't light the American flag on fire. I guess I won't. Obviously, it's not a good thing, but dude, people should be allowed to do whatever they want. And the government...
Last I checked, when the flag touches the ground, you are supposed to burn it. So, out of respect for the country. What happened to that? Why is that being taken away? And what happened to In God We Trust? Because you people are putting your faith in man so hardcore and not God. Last I checked, God's the one that's got all the power. If you ain't never read the Bible, maybe you should read the Old Testament and see how God assisted all these different people of the Bible so that their purpose could be achieved. Anyway, let's keep going.
Government should not be telling them what to do. Bro, I can't believe this. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? As you can see, a lot of people are not in support of this, so I think that's a good thing. But yeah, guys, do not comment the picture on this video. Come on.
I think BB is completely evil and completely destructive. And he's hurting the United States, and he's destroying his own country, and I think he imperils the world. Okay, so I think that clearly they're going to try and blow up Al-Aqsa Mosque. I believe that. On the Temple Mount to build a third temple, and then you've got global war. So, like, he's a threat. But am I madder at him or Lindsey Graham? It's not even close.
I was going to mention...
Bibi Netanyahu is a foreigner. He's trying to do what he thinks he should do for himself and his country. I get that. What's Lindsey Graham's excuse? What's Ted Cruz's excuse? Ted Cruz says right in the camera, I was elected. My main goal was to help Israel.
I came into Congress with the stated intention of being the leading defender of Israel in the United States Senate.
Right.
I've worked every day to do that.
Really?
Ted Cruz
How was elected on a platform in which you say publicly, my main goal is to help another country? This is deranged. Where's our self-respect? I don't want to even think about it. I'm not interested. I'm very interested in how American leaders could betray their own country. That enrages me.
Trump just announced the way he's going to retaliate against Antifa is the same way they do against the cartels. He's going to drone strike the American citizens. That is what people on Twitter are saying. I didn't say that, okay, TikTok? Let's got 1.4 million views and 58,000 likes. Pam Bondi was the one who said this. Just like we did with cartels, we're going to take the same approach with Antifa. With dude, Trump is literally posting videos of him attacking cartels, like with the drone strikes. Y'all remember those videos? The boat lights up and like they jump off or sink with the boat. Like, it's brutal. And the fact that this got 1.8 million views and only 1.1 thousand likes, dude, that is a brutal ratio. That is insane. Some people are pointing out in the comments being a little conspiracy theory, right? Antifa is whoever and whomever they say it is. And yeah, they really, if they announce they're going to do something like this, they could just attack anybody with it. But that's not a statement, guys. So what do y'all think? Put this in the comments.
So where are the Free Palestine people? Where are you guys at? Because all you've been spewing is free Palestine, end the war. And President Trump is ending the damn war. And you guys are very silent about it. I guarantee you, if Kamala Harris ended the Israel-Palestine war, you would have been parading and celebrating in the streets. I'm in New York City, and New York City would have been a huge celebration. But no, because Trump made this peace deal, you can't give him even an inkling of appreciation. You can't even give him an ounce of credit. It's crazy to me. If you don't like him as a person, cool. But you could be like, you know what? This is amazing. Because if the Democrats did this, do I like them? No. But if they did this, I'd be like, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. But no, you can't do that.
No. No. First of all, I've already showed y'all a video previously from a pastor that likes to read from his Bible and read to you the verses that show you that this is a false peace. And I've already explained to you common sense information that fed you common sense to let you know that from the start of things, why are we worried about 20 people that are imprisoned somewhere when we're losing thousands of people in Nigeria? And somebody said in a comment from a previous video that I made, why should we care about Nigeria? America has nothing to do with Nigeria. That's not in our territory. Neither is the UK, neither is Gaza, neither is Israel, neither is any of those other places. What's our business there? Alrighty then. Let's keep going.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, this guy here, BB, you know, the guy that now owns this platform and who's got warrants and arrests.
My point there was, what if that was all just a facade to have a fake peace agreement signed so that you're distracted by this nonsense, and in the meantime, all of that stuff like what's happening in Nigeria is going on. They're trying to get rid of all the Christians because God can speak to the Christians. Okay? Just as God can speak to anybody else that decides to accept Him. I showed you a video of a Muslim that was converted when he died and met Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Yeah, I did that. The Holy Spirit did that to me, though, to show y'all that. So, the Holy Spirit is the way to go. Don't be a hater. Love thy neighbor. Yeah.
Basically from the International Court for Crimes Against Humanity. Yeah, he just handed Trump a Nobel Peace Prize nomination. You gotta love it.
He's forging peace as we speak in one country and one region after the other. So I want to present to you, Mr. President, the letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well deserved, and you should get it.
Thank you very much. This I didn't know. Well, thank you very much.
Someone better tell Trump that this might be epic and a great, publicity thing. But the deadline for the nominations for Nobel Peace Prize was January 31, and it's October. So that nomination right there doesn't count unless it's resubmitted next year, which basically means if Trump wants to be real, he's going to have to kiss BB, I guess, or something, if he wants to actually get that, because BB's going to have to resubmit it.
Hey guys, it's Joe Perdigon with The Bulwark, author of the Press Pass newsletter, which is our eyes and ears inside the U.S. Capitol. We're now in the second week of the government shutdown, no end in sight. Been in the Capitol all day, every day, and something weird is emerging. So,
aw, snap, Nexor, look in his background. It's your upgraded mask, dog. Yeah, boy. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. You look fine, dog. I just try to make you laugh, man. We ain't going Nacho Libre up in this mother trucker.
Nancy Pelosi was the big villain in Republican attack ads all through the past decade. She's since stepped down. And a Republican speaker hasn't been able to replicate that, mostly because they get kicked out by their own colleagues. Paul Ryan, John Boehner, Kevin McCarthy, most formally kicked out. Mike Johnson is behaving in a way a lot more successful, which is good for him, but it's also advantageous for Democrats in the ways that they can use him and elevate his profile as a villain. And so in this newsletter, I write about that and explore it and can help you learn all about the ways in which Johnson has really put himself at the front of this shutdown, in addition to Trump as well. And you can read all about it there. And we thank you for subscribing. And if you're not a subscriber, you can go to presspass.thebulwark.com and you'll get every newsletter twice a week.
That's right. In the next couple videos, when I get ready to do my next videos, I have officially found the tools. This is now officially an ad that I am supporting for the X Recorder app. What a beautiful app, people. You don't have to have your computer to put yourself on the side of the screen anymore. All you have to do is press this button, and there's your face cam button. And voila, there I am. Ooh, baby, I look good. Little makeup here, little makeup there, little touch up there, little touch up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. You got it.
Just gonna let kids starve in Alabama. Did I hear that right? Women and children in Alabama may not eat because the state is about to run out of food assistance funding. This is what I don't understand. Government always has money for wars, for tax cuts, for some billionaire's pet project. But when it comes to feeding family, suddenly the wallet kind of just snaps shut. We're talking about women and children and babies, people who actually need food to live. And Alabama is basically saying, good luck, I hope you're not hungry. And it's not just irresponsible, it's cruel. And all of this goes back to Republican Congress, right? Because they're not showing up to do their jobs, so by proxy, women and children are going to suffer and starve. Don't forget, these same politicians swear up and down they're for the people, they're pro-people and pro-family, pro-baby. That only counts when they're talking about people. You know, the people that are corporations, those people. Because when it's time to feed actual families, the compassion dries up real quick. Government is supposed to work for the people. But right now, it looks like the people are just working to survive while government plays favorites with billionaires. And if you're not mad about it, you should be. Because today it's Alabama. Tomorrow it could be your state.
The government is banning this $39 electric lighter next month.
Goodness.
And this is your
Nobody
last shot to get the
cares.
original high-powered.
It could be your state.
Furlough? Sorry, furlough what?
The next state could be your state. You know, I think I'm going to end it right here. And then I'm going to make another part. Alright? Because I need this video to be short enough for y'all to actually want to watch it all the way through and see the facts with the facts. Alright? Let's go. Love thy neighbor, people. Don't be a hater.